What's up guys, it's Klext, and today we're going to be going over how to be a better in-game leader in competitive Call of Duty. As a IGL, you are the person that needs to make sure you're all on the same page in every moment of the map. Now, of course, that's your main job in-game, but outside the game, you have to become good at handling arguments well, letting everyone be heard. This isn't like a dictatorship. Yes, you're the leader, but this is a team at the end of the day, right? So choose your words wisely when in an argument or giving some criticism, and your tone wisely as well. Lead by example and let everyone feel equally valuable and equally heard. And as the leader of your team, you want to focus on always making your teammates feel confident to get the best out of them in game. You want to be the hype man, like Clayster for example. Back in the day, nade shot. You got to get these guys to believe in themselves in game, man. Sometimes if you're down and out, you need to be that guy to get your team out of that rut. And good pep talks are vital, man. Obviously, Nadeshot was the captain of Optic Gaming way back in Ghost, and this is a pep talk he made to his teammates, and this just shows as to how I think you should be as an in-game leader.
Yeah, guys, I know we're in the finals of a tournament, but we got to calm down and think about what we're doing. We're making a lot of small mistakes that we don't normally make, all right? Yeah. So just try and take yourself out of the moment and play like we're at home, all right? Calm, cool, and collective.
Yeah. So we talked a lot of stuff like outside the game a little bit so far, but let's talk about stuff in-game. At the end of the day, you're a team. You want to win, right? So find the in-game strengths and weaknesses of your teammates and also yourself, of course. Use this kind of information to improve your team. If your team's weak on rotations, or perhaps they're not waiting for their teammates, basic stuff like that, you know, or it could even be advanced stuff. Like it's just a small moment happen in a clutch and, you know, they made the wrong play, whatever happened. Perhaps one of your teammates is really good at slaying, but he isn't good at really using his teamwork, you know, waiting for his other teammates. Maybe he's baiting his teammates too much, stuff like that, you know. You know that this guy already has a good gun skill, so all you have to do now is just teach him how to be smarter in game. I know that sounds easier said than done, but you know, you could have guys all over the place on your team, a guy that is backwards from what I just said in that certain example, right? So use this kind of information to improve your team, and this will help your squad to be more well-rounded when you understand everyone's strengths and weaknesses on the roster, and you just work on building up from there. Now, on to a little talk about communication. You need to set a standard of communication with your teammates, and if they fall out of it, call them out on it, and that's no pun intended, right? Sometimes you could be having a scrim, and maybe somebody's having a bad day, maybe they're tired, all this kind of stuff. Just be like, hey guys, right now we're not calling out correctly. Talk with your teammates as to how you think your comms should go, and make sure that they keep in line with that every moment you guys are playing, so when it comes down to a high-stakes situation, comms go perfectly fine. And sort of similar in communication, you need to get to know your teammates outside of game to build chemistry in game. If you understand someone's personality, that will help you understand how to work with them better, how to build as a team better, as a duo, as a trio, as a quad team, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, like build chemistry, actually get to know them. And as an in-game leader, you want to keep a set time and schedule with your team for scrims and VOD reviews. Always make sure that you guys are getting on at the same time, and you have a set time to go over your VODs. It's so important to VOD review, especially if you want to be a great challengers team, if you just want to be a good amateur team, or if you're aspiring to be pro especially. But keep in mind, as an in-game leader, you need to be the one to watch your VODs the most, and you need to strive to be a student of the game. Definitely make sure you're watching more VODs than your teammates, and your teammates should be doing the same thing too. They should be watching VODs. But you're the guy that needs to be the most, because you're the in-game leader. You need to understand everything I just said previously in this video and bring that information, that kind of interaction in every map. So a lot of things fall on you, but at the end of the day, if you want to be a good in-game leader, it's just going to come down to that sometimes. When you're watching your VODs, find mistakes in those VODs. I have a video on how to review VODs properly, but let's just talk about it. Obviously, you're going to find mistakes in VODs and go over them so you and your squad can work on them in every session you play. That could be positioning, like coordination. Perhaps you guys didn't work together well. That's what coordination means. And, something in the comms, stuff like that. That's just for example. Again, highly recommend to watch my video on how to review VODs. That will teach you. And another thing, take tactics from pros, of course, and even other teams you play against, other players, and pick up stuff and discuss it with your team. Be like, yo, do you like that tactic that they just used, that rush, that S&D setup, that HP setup, that certain line of sight, that certain angle? Talk to your teammates, man. If you want to be on a amateur team, even, I heavily assume you're passionate about CoD competitive, so as a team, be like, yo, these are the guys I can talk about what I'm passionate about with. And always do that. Always talk about the game. And like I said, learn from pros, learn from other players, take these tactics and use them, especially in a tactical game mode that is more slow pace, such as S&D. And speaking of S&D and pace, you want to be able to change the pace up in S&D, be unpredictable, man. You don't want to just be doing the same thing over and over again. If those guys on the other team are idiots, they're not going to be able to pick up on it, but if they have the slightest idea of what the hell is going on, they're going to be like, yo, these guys are doing the same exact shit over and over. He should be here, and that's 2 guys down, and you're left in a 4v2 situation. So in S&D, you want to be unpredictable, change up the pace, and I highly recommend that you research advice on how to be a better leader in general online. This will help you out in life, and it will help you out for becoming a better in-game leader. It's a valuable skill, man, to lead people. Who knows, maybe someday this will help you when you have a job being a manager. Or even better yet, if you get to be a coach in Call of Duty. Who knows, right? Definitely just do some research on being a better leader, search up YouTube videos, read some blogs, Reddit, read or listen to a book. As an in-game leader, you want to hype your teammates and lead them with your energy to get them more excited to play, gain confidence, and get better. If you're an in-game leader and you're like monotone with your guys and like kind of boring, and you're like, alright, bye guys, I'm going offline, and they just had a shitty time playing with you, they're not going to want to play with you. So have fun with your guys. Like I said, hype them up, make them feel like they're beasts on the map, and also be confident in yourself so they can follow you. Nobody's going to follow a leader that doesn't believe in themselves, right? That's all the tips I have on how to be a better in-game leader, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want to support the channel, the best thing you can do is leave a like. That will help the channel grow, and that will help me a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like this to get better at CoD competitive. And if you want to meet people that want to get better at CoD competitive like you, there's over 100 people on the Discord I've got in the description below. At some point really soon, guys, I'm gonna be playing with you guys. I want to do a stream where we all play some league play. If we get enough people, 8s, I don't know if that's gonna happen, and getting like enough people that live in the United States, maybe Canada, we'll see. If you're like, I want a good connection, right? So don't want to shit on anybody that has like 100 ping, you know what I mean? So yeah, at some point I'm definitely going to be posting that in the Discord, live streaming that, playing with viewers / subscribers basically. So if you want to do that, join the Discord to be alerted to that and to be able to communicate with me and perhaps other people on the Discord. There you can find scrims, you can find 8s, you can find teammates, which is really cool. A video talking about being an MG leader, and people to play league play with as well. And that's it, guys. As always, it's been Klex, and I'm out. Peace.